Hey, lords and ladies, boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Godless Gamer, your host in our series, Arthur, King of the Bretons. This is episode 16, and this episode is gonna require something of me, and it's to my viewers. I had a couple of commenters point out some uh some innocent mistakes on my part. They kind of happened towards the end of the episode. I guess I was in my wrap up kind of mindset towards the end of the episode. I wasn't really thinking about things. I was kind of just going through the motions. Maybe I'm just making excuses, whatever. That's for you guys to decide. But anyway, I made some errors and I tried to remedy them as best I could in the realm management phase. And I want to talk about them because I think making mistakes is a really good, interesting learning opportunity. So let me talk about the things that I messed up on and how I kind of made the situation better. And also, I wanted to give a shout out to the commenters from the last video who pointed these mistakes out to me, and that's awesome, guys. I'm a human being like everybody, and I make mistakes and I overlook things. I think the last episode I kind of did that a bit, but hey, hey, you guys understand now that I'm just a person like everybody. I'm nobody special. But anyway, the two mistakes that I made were, well, I guess one of them isn't really a mistake, but let's talk about it. The first one is kind of the less egregious of the errors that I made, and you guys pointed out to me that there was a little girl here that I revoked her title, and in the moment it seemed like the right decision, but I guess it didn't really need to be done. It's just something that I was kind of it's just something that I didn't notice. And the girl that I revoked her title was apparently in my dynasty, and I guess I technically didn't have to revoke her title, but this is the girl that I revoked her title. Now, what's interesting is that she is actually the primary heir of my Duke of Northmore. So the Duke of Northmore, this little girl whose title I revoked is his primary heir. So she's already set to inherit things when her dad dies. So she's already has some claims on land, and her having a random county up here in what's this duchy name? Shornhelm? Like, she didn't need this little county. She already has lands that she's gonna get. So if her dad died, she would inherit lands in Northmore, and she would also be keeping her lands in Shornhelm, which would kind of fracture my realm up a little bit. And I don't want that. I'm a perfectionist, and I want the realm to be kind of as neat and tidy as I want. That's just a personal thing. That's just my own like obsessiveness, my attention to detail. But anyway, it wasn't really a mistake because she has her own lands. She hates me now. Well, too bad. A little girl hates me. Oh my god, the world is gonna end. But I maybe we can improve her opinions or whatever. But in hindsight, it's not a big deal that I took this from her. So that was the one mistake that I made that I guess I don't really see as a mistake anymore because, yeah. But the second one is this. Towards the end of the episode, we were in a groveling session, and I accidentally gave away the adamantine tower, but we were able to remedy it. Just, I just got a claim very quickly on this woman. I think I claimed the title, which I actually have to do again, but I used this decision. I just claimed the title back, and I revoked her title of Balfiera, so we're gonna get it back. But she kept the Duchy of Balfiera title. That's another thing I need to claim. This woman is going to hate me so much because I'm getting claims on her stuff. But I need to revoke this duchy title. I don't want her to be the Duke of Balfiera. See? Or, yeah. She has the duchy title of Balfiera. We don't want her to have it. So, anyway, guys, those were the two mistakes. Oh, I promised that I would name Canary Mortem was the name of the commenter who helped me out and helped me realize that I gave away Balfiera, so thank you. I appreciate it. I love you guys. You helped me out. You guys helped me out so much. So now that we are paying attention to this, we are now in the present. We're not talking about my past mistakes. Those are over and done with. We are now looking to the future. So we got the adamantine tower back. That's great. And I have to give something away. We have to give away Evermore now, so we have to give away the duchy title of Evermore now. Because I need to create another one. Whatever's making me the least amount. Old Gate seems to be making me the least. Alright, so domain limit handled. Taken care of. So, we have to do our best to improve this woman's opinion of us. Maybe we can give her an artifact that I'm not using. I have a whole bunch of stuff that she can have. She can use she can take this really good goblet that is just rotting in my cupboard. She can take that. How much will she get for it? 24 opinion. That's good. I'm currently trying to sway this guy because he's in a faction, but we can hold off on that. This woman is a powerful vassal, everybody, so we need to make sure that we are not... She is terrified of me. That helps. But I'd rather her not try anything funny. Try to kill me or something. I can't challenge her to a board game, so... So we have some obvious conquests. This last county here. Phrygias, we have to take. And then we also have to take this island out in the middle of nowhere. Probably the northernmost island. Well, at least according to this map. Just the northernmost point in Tamriel, this gray island. Who's gonna have the honor of getting this? Who would want this just out in the middle of nowhere? We're gonna put somebody that we don't like out here. Somebody suggested, one of the commenters suggested that I apologize to the little girl that I revoked her title, and I should give her this island. That would be like a punishment. That wouldn't be... that wouldn't be a good apology. That would just be rubbing salt in a wound. Alright, another horse. We've had so many horses in our lifetime, like, it doesn't really matter. It's completely impersonal now. Horses are just objects that we have now. How long until this truce? We do have a truce with them. 4 years. But we can declare this one against Hjalmarch. Hjalmarch used to be bigger. It's actually kind of broken up a bit between Winterhold and itself. They don't have any allies, I think. They don't. They have no allies, Hjalmarch, and that's who owns this island. So let's fight our first inter-imperial war, so inter-provincial war. All of our wars have been within the Empire of High Rock. So this is going to be our first war with it, at least I think. I mean, I guess we've technically fought Hammerfell factions in wars, but whatever. We're gonna be fighting another little girl. Wow, the little kids are just targets of my ire. They've just been targets. We're just gonna use a county, Casus Belli. I think my plan is going to be to... I'm going to summon my whole army here. We're going to split them in two. I'm going to send the sieging army out here, and then... because all I want to do is just defend the war target, or maybe I'll do that. We'll see what they do. I can't hire any holy orders, and that's okay. We don't need them. I just wanted to check. Oh my god, we have peasants. Peasants are rising up. They're using this war as an opportunity to rise up. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do as far as the war goes. We are never granting peasants any of their demands. You give them an inch and they take a mile. It's over. It's over for the kingdom if we succumb to the peasants' demands. So we have our main army doing their thing up here. I might just use some men-at-arms. Or mercenaries, that's what I meant to say. Same thing, they both start with an M. It's just levies. Alright, let's pay attention to what they do. Count Beninac has been using his influence to push for the advancement of the Liberty faction. They seek to nullify several laws in the High Kingdom of Camelot that they believe interfere with the traditional rights of the nobility. Excuse me? It's treason, then. While I do not doubt Bedinac's convictions, well, you might not doubt them, but I definitely do. He is only human. If I can convince him to curb these activities, it will make it easier for me to consolidate the power I have over my vassals. Alright, there's no challenges. Like, no skill challenges that I can use my wife to help me with. I spend 350 prestige. He leaves the Liberty faction. I can spend piety, which I don't have a lot of. Or we can give him a hook on us. I can spend the prestige. I'm not saving prestige for anything right now, so we'll give him 350 prestige. There we go. Good boy. By making it abundantly clear what he has to gain by being disloyal to me, or by being loyal to me, I managed to convince him to drop his support. I knew I could make him see reason. Well, a little bit of prestige bribery will do the trick. So we just gave him some clout. I think that's basically what he got out of that. Alright, so it looks like their other army is doing their thing over here. I need to be careful. I don't have a super ton of money right now. We are in the black, so we're still making a profit during the war, but We need to watch our gold reserves. See, setting sail just cut that in half. Counselor opinion plus 20. Sure. All of my counselors love me. That's really good. Let me check opinions. It's just this woman that we're working on. Everybody else likes me. Everybody else is fine. Maybe some peasants. Yeah, we have some peasant factions. And this one guy that's still in this Liberty faction. So, opinions are good. How's our health? We're feeling fine. That guy's not feeling fine because we just lost our court physician. Let's see if we have any decent ones in our court first. The best one's good. My wife would be a good one. I'm always going to search for a physician first. Like, just make sure there's nobody out there that's actually really good that would just be phenomenal at the job. I gained 37 dread. Hell yeah. I now have max dread. So we have a Dunmer woman who has renowned physician. She's looking pretty good. She's not really messed up. She's an occultist. She has a 4-dimensional personality. This woman's way too old. She'll die the second I hire her. We have another Dunmer guy who's just a novice physician. And this woman is nothing. She just has a lot of learning. We could... She's loyal. This Dunmer woman is loyal. That's really good. That's less likely to join factions. I would have to convert her from her heresy. She's 204. She's gonna live into her mid-200s. They all fail to impress me. I don't want to feel like I'm settling for somebody. My wife will be a good physician. See, the game is telling... See, it says she'll be good. And I trust her. She knows some restoration magic as well. Alright, back to it. Back to the war. Let's get this holding back that they took. We captured the war target, so we're just going to stand here and defend it. How are the peasants doing? Where are they? Peasants are making some progress down here. Wow, 5,000. I'm noticing that we have a county here that we have to build a castle in. And we're over our domain limit again. I'm just double checking to make sure that I didn't get an extra holding somewhere. I don't want to have to give away something if I don't have to. Maybe I just built a castle somewhere. Nope, it wasn't down here. That's all good. Yes, Shornhelm. This one county has 2 holdings in it now. There we go. I lost my executioner and personal champion. I can make my son my executioner. I'm not going to. I can make this guy my executioner. I do want an executioner around, well, obviously, because I love executing people so much. And I wouldn't mind a personal champion. 39 prowess. Yes, sir. Alright, here we go. I think this war is going to take a little bit, unfortunately, because of just how everything's oriented. But we'll win. We have to deal with these peasants. They're going to be too much for just one men-at-arms regiment. You know what? Let's do this. They're not going to make it in time to save this little county, but that's okay. And then, once this army is done taking this, we'll send this army to go defend. I'm happy. You're happy. If this is all Hjalmarch is going to send against us, just a puny army of 3,000 men, that's fine. And I'm going to let this army kind of regenerate its supplies after this battle. There we go. Wow, we got down here pretty quick. Now this woman, for wasting my damn time and just being a pain in the butt. She's queen of the peasants, apparently. She's duke of the peasants? Well, now she's duke of nothing. She's losing her head. Yeah, she's losing her head. I don't know. Her prowess is... that's not saving you. She's tempting me. She's tempting me with these martial and prowess. But I'm not going to let her tempt... She's a temptress. She's a witch. So we're going to cut her head off. I'm feeling ruthless. I'm feeling ruthless this episode. Oh, more peasants? Oh, bring it on. More heads for the chopping block. And they spawned in the worst possible place because I'm pretty much ready for them. Let's get the bigger one first. Yeah, some more peasants to execute. I'm having so much fun. Oh, even more? Oh my god, yes. I'm getting distracted from the main war with all these peasants, but... Oh, look. Look what they're doing. I'm not becoming a drunkard for my son. Who is probably not going to inherit the throne, but we can talk about that when it gets time to worry about the line of succession. He loses some opinion of me because I won't become a drunk like him. No thanks. I gain some stress. Monthly lifestyle experience plus 10% though. Sorry kid, I'm not in the mood to... Not in the mood to get advice from you. It's a little too late in my life for me to be, like, picking up stupid habits. Alright, get them, boys. There are more, apparently? Oh, yes. Unfortunately, I don't have an opportunity to let my army kind of recuperate now, because they're constantly on the move. Or do we want to go out to sea? It's too late, we already are. Yeah. We can't let this happen. It's been an honor completely annihilating you. Now you lose your head. I mean, I wish I could be like, yes, I'm getting 17 dread. I mean, it's kind of pointless because I'm already... I'm surprised they rose up. I wonder if dread affects populist factions, like if peasants are in any way, you know, affected by my dread. I think they are. I don't know how deep the mechanic goes. Maybe one of you guys could enlighten me. Now bandits are rising up? Wow. They rose up right on top of my army that was already standing here. Not the brightest bulbs in the box. I guess it's good that they're rebelling so I can thin the human race or I can thin the Breton race of these idiots. They're just popping up everywhere. My army's getting some exercise marching all the way around my realm. This army isn't moving. We're keeping them right there. So I'm ill. I'm feeling fine. I could heal myself. I'm a master of restoration after all. I could heal myself. And it's just an illness, so a remedy illness spell would be just fine. I don't have to use cure disease. There we go. I mean, it's funny. We don't even need a court physician anymore, but it's good to have a court physician. They help everybody in the court, not just me. We're almost done with the administrator tree, and then we're almost completely done with the stewardship lifestyle in general. So the war with Hjalmarch is pretty much over. "20 months until this truce is over with Phrygius." Somebody's trying to murder my personal champion. I actually like him. He's got 40 prowess, and he's like one of my best knights. He is my best knight. So we don't want him to die. We're already on disrupt scheme, so that's good. Something that I've kind of forgotten to do is make sure I'm increasing the development in my holdings still. And so this duchy title is gone, which is good. I married my great-grandson off to a woman who is not wearing the proper clothing. I'm gonna make sure we don't accidentally get not so PG rated one. Let's do... They don't have any Breton kind of specific... Oh, yes, they do. They have Breton plate armor. Let's do that. She's not a knight, but whatever. She looks cool in her armor. So my great-grandson is having grandchildren. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 separate inheritable traits. So we are now starting to have really good children. I'm noticing she's not wearing pants. Leg wear. Not no leg wear. Oh, no. Now she's wearing it. But in this screen, she's not wearing pants. I want to raise this kid. I want to do it. And I want to execute some bandits. This is a bandit, right? Yeah. I want to execute some bandits now. And I want to kill some giant one-eyed pirates. Well, she's not a pirate. She's just somebody from Skyrim. Let's get a hook. We can execute this guy for free. There we go. I'm being raided. Oh my goodness. I'm being raided by another Dremora. Yeah, look at his face. He knows what he's doing is wrong, but he doesn't care. Oh man, I wish I can get somebody there quickly. I don't know if I can make it there in time. We'll give it a shot. I can't just allow Daedra and people just run roughshod over my realm. He just raided Anthrax. He just raided the castle Anthrax. Or no, maybe this is the... You know, this is the castle. Now he's raiding the castle. Alright, my sword is decaying. I don't care. He's gonna get away. So we got raided, and I mean, good on them. They chose the perfect time. I was so distracted killing peasants and bandits that he was able to get away with it. Alright, so our army needs a nice, well-deserved rest. If they try to raid us somewhere else, if they go somewhere else in our realm, I'll just re-raise my my army again. And we can give away this gray island. Who's gonna have the misfortune of getting this? We could give it... I was gonna be like, yeah, we can give it to my bastard, illegitimate bastard grandson. But he's actually got some traits. I want to keep him in my court. I want to keep him around. Well, I guess technically don't need to. No, I'm gonna pick somebody else. If I'm gonna land a dynasty member, guys, it has to be somebody who doesn't have any prior claims and doesn't have, like, is not gonna be inheriting things already. What's this little kid like? What's his story? He's my great-grandson's son. He's my great-great-grandson. But he's too young. I think I'm just going to give this to an average Joe, guys. I'm just going to give this to a regular person. This woman is content. I have another illegitimate bastard. A niece. No. I mean, this is just a county for now, but this island is also a duchy. So whoever I put here, like, given enough time, they'll be able to create the duchy title themselves. So this person is going to become a duke. Come on. Let me just pick somebody. Pick somebody, damn it. Alright, I'm picking you. So we got 14 months until we can fight Phrygias. Phrygias, however you said. Phrygios, whatever. Pronunciations. That's why I say every single pronunciation that I can, just so you guys won't jump down my throats. Hey, you know, you said it wrong. Well, the right answer had to have been somewhere in there. So we have a bunch of money now. We are making so much money now, again, because we got our baby back, the adamantine tower. But let's keep building buildings. We need to stay on top of it. Looks like we only really have military buildings left to kind of upgrade. And that's a good sign. That means we're on top of all the economic stuff. So let's check our offensive war penalty. It's at -102, and that's not great. I would prefer it not be any higher than 100. That's just me. I kind of use that as like a nice little benchmark. If it's higher than 100, you're going to start having problems. Especially with people who you revoke their title and they hate you for -80. But she's still in the positive, despite that. I'm just so amazing that she just can't help but like me still. I think I'm just gonna have to start upgrading military buildings now. So my bastard grandson is now coming of age. He got a thrifty clerk education, which isn't great. And he got an expert wizard education. He has an extended lifespan, lifespan 3, and he's got 2 traits. One really good one and one one. I am going to marry him off immediately. A woman with inheritables, of course, and somebody with... She doesn't have to have an extended lifespan. I want them to have, you know, children with, you know, decent lifespans. She's a genius. He's gonna live so much longer than her, but that's okay. I just want them to produce children. That's all it's about. I gain a very good book artifact. Let's check it out. Prestige, monthly stewardship lifestyle experience. It's okay. I've got a bunch of magicka. Let's cast transmute on ourselves. We can cast the best one on ourselves. We can cast grand, get 250. 250 isn't really a bunch in the grand scheme of things, but it's better than 0. And my magicka was kind of just sitting there waiting for me to use it. So we want to upgrade barracks now. There we go. So yeah, we got the new book. We know about that. And now we have a court event. We can try to cure another... We've done this before. Try to cure somebody of their drunkenness. There's a 60% chance. I think my wife can help me. I think my wife can help me with this. 60%? Yes, to 92. Perfect. We're just a one-man intervention. Well, 2-man, because my wife did help. So, 2-person intervention team. I don't need to go to a feast. We have a new inspiration. Let's check it out. Oh no, I still have the same ones. Very competent, considered a master, merely decent. He just wants to go on an adventure. He wants to go to High Rock, so he doesn't really want to go anywhere special. I mean, of course High Rock is special, but it's Camelot now. If he wanted to go somewhere exotic, if he wanted to go to, like, Valenwood or elsewhere or something. 5 months. I'm gonna keep checking my health. We're still feeling fine. Somebody's trying to fabricate a hook against my grandson. My great-grandson. Yeah, we're still feeling fine. So once this war is over, we complete all of High Rock, and then it's just a matter of what we're going to do next. I really think I kind of explained my reasoning for wanting to go down into Hammerfell, and I think it's like I guess the next logical step. They are very close to our capital. They're right across the Shalgora coast. Show the Red Guards who's boss. The hammer will fall on Hammerfell. See what I did there? Opinions are okay. I'm gonna go to speed 5 very quickly. My counselor died. Finally, we have a powerful vassal, another powerful vassal that we can put on the council, and I'm always happy about putting powerful vassals on the council, just as long as they have the skill. I prioritize their ability to actually do the job. Wow, we have a lot of low control around the realm because of all those peasant and bandit uprisings. So let's have my marshal do that. Another Holy Order wants to set up shop somewhere. They want to set up shop in Shornhelm? Okay. Oh, you know what? I just realized I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. So, why I shouldn't have done this? It's an okay thing. It's not unfixable, but this Grandmaster is actually gonna hate me. I won't revoke the title yet, but when I want to give away Shornhelm, I won't be able to see how it's grayed out. I cannot grant a leased out title, so I would have to revoke this person's title first, revoke the lease, and then I'd be able to give Shornhelm away. So a little bit of an error in my part, and I mean, I still got the money. I got that 750 gold. But, you know what? Let's just do it right now. She's gonna lose some opinion. Let's throw some of that 750 gold that she gave me to move in there. Let's throw a little bit back her way, so she's not so mad at us. So we kind of just made money underhandedly there, which is really cool. I mean, it's very underhanded, but it's very cool. All of my Dynasty members here that I have hooks on, I'm going to keep those hooks for as long as I can. And we have a whole bunch of money again. So, buildings. Now, because I'm focusing so heavily on military buildings, particularly my barracks, all of my heavy infantry, well, I only have one regiment of them, or one, yeah. So once we start upgrading and getting more heavy infantry, these guys are going to start getting buffed very, very highly. See, they're getting plus 68% damage from my domain and plus 34% toughness. So our army is just going to be amazing. Let's get this next war, guys. I'm noticing that we're running out of time. Alright, while we're fighting this war, let's get our next perk. We finished the Royal Prerogative innovation, which gives us the ability to pass any... We can choose any crown authority at any time. I wouldn't mind more development growth, plus 10% from getting coinage, so I might do that one. I could increase our movement speed, actually. I might do that one. We're doing this one. We're doing roads. Being able to move my huge, cumbersome army quicker is going to be really helpful. So let's do that. Uh-oh. This woman's not looking so good. She's... Wow, she has so many problems. An adulterer, she's rakish. She has tickle britch twice. She's got the health version, and she's got the inheritable version. She's depressed. Yeah, I would be pretty depressed too. Alright, so this Duke of Cambria, or whoever this Duke is, oh wow, this one Duke is getting pretty strong, the Duke of Kogria. He's got a couple of duchy, or this woman has a couple of duchy titles. And she does have partition succession rights, as you can see. Her son is going to inherit one of the duchies, and her daughter is going to inherit one of the duchies. So her realm, it looks pretty big, but it will split into two upon her death. But we have a quick duchy that we can create and give away immediately. And we have to build a castle. I forgot about that. Let's do it. It won't take long. 3 years, that's not bad. I have too many duchy titles now. Alright. I'm gonna destroy this title until I need it. Which I don't need it right now. We have to wait for this castle to be built. I spent some money, but that's okay. Lost a little bit of prestige. We will give away another piece of Shornhelm. And now we can listen to grovelers. The war is over. We now own every piece of the de jure empire of Hammerfell, or in this case, Camelot. everything is ours. See, like just how it doesn't change. It just doesn't change from the real thing to the title. That is a beautiful thing. So everything from here on out is all just foreign lands. So let's hold court now. It's grovelers. Diplomacy challenge, absolutely. And I'm going to go over these with a fine-tooth comb, these consequences, just to make sure I don't give away anything. So we do want to give away the Adamantine Tower again. I'll pay some money for that, that's okay. Displease peasants for 5 years. Who cares? I'm not spending 300 gold. I don't have enough. This woman doesn't like us. I'm not swaying anybody anymore, so... let's get to swaying. We can challenge her to a board game. She won't really accept. Let's sway her. Good old-fashioned sway scheme. I'm gonna bribe this guy. And you know what? We are coming up on an hour. We have like about 10 minutes or so, and I can always go over an hour. But I would really like to start getting some foreign conquest here. I need to decide what I want to do. Ojwambu we can fight. I won't be able to declare any holy wars against them because they are Redguard Creed, which is they're not a friend. They're not particularly. They're cordial with us, basically. Our religions are cordial with each other. We kind of get along. But they're not hostile enough to declare a holy war against, so I would have to just do regular old Duchy Casus Belli conquests. And I would be creating vassals each time. This one would only be creating one vassal, just this one lady. That wouldn't be hard to revoke the title. It's just one person. So we could do that one. This one I'd be creating 2 vassals as well. It's actually kind of funny. The biggest piece is gonna net me the most personal gain out of it. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 counties plus the vassal I'm gonna be creating. This guy doesn't have any allies, so Ojwambu is ready to be conquered. They have no allies at all. Oh no. They do. It's an internal one, so it doesn't count. Alright, all of you Redguard fans out there who love Redguard, your land is about to get conquered by Arthur and the Empire of Camelot. So here we go, our first foreign war. I'm 100% sure that this is what I want to do. We need to get through this Redguard Creed so we can get... We need to get through this Redguard Creed shell, outer shell, so we can get into the creamy nougat that is the Ruptga religion, so we can just declare holy wars against this. All of this land is worth declaring holy wars for. So let's go. Ojwambu and your funny name are getting conquered. Or a piece of you is getting conquered. I'm going to enter through this way. And then once we take this, we're going to have... Oh, no, you know what? We have to start doing this. I'll do it after I take the land. I could always buy the claim as well. Just spend 250 piety. I'm triple checking that this is the... Oh, yes. She's going to be the only person that gets created. The only vassal that gets created. And it's Heroes Pass. So that's the claim that we need. I can spend some piety. It's not doing anything else for me. So now we're ready to give this away. Or we're ready to conquer this. I'm sorry, not give it away. The complete opposite of giving it away. We're taking it. And then, after the war, we'll give it away. I can't hire any holy orders. This isn't a holy war, so... That's okay, we won't need them, and we don't need them. This should be easy. The Red Guards have never faced a force like us before. And it looks like their castle development has really been neglected. Maybe it's just this one place in Hammerfell. I'm sure it's higher developed other places. Yeah, a little bit. But I think Hammerfell is just going to be really easy to conquer, guys. That's just my opinion. Maybe the Red Guards will impress me and kind of put up a good fight, but I don't think Hammerfell is going to be hard to conquer at all, guys. Where are you guys going? Okay. Okay, good for you. She's helping me respect her husband more. All the while, she's standing in front of me with all these issues. Where do you think you're going? You're just delaying your inevitable doom. This seems to be the only army that this guy has, so I'm going to stay on top of them. I'm not going to let them recuperate. I'm not going to let them regather their strength. Let's just try to annihilate his army. Oh, here's another one. Let's take their capital now. That should be enough to win the war. My men are suffering a little bit of attrition, but that's okay. The war's going to end before we take any appreciable amount of attrition. I can change this woman's This is an example of a contract that's in the perfect place for me. I normally never go to extortionate or massive obligations. I like having these three things. At least something that's in the normal, one, higher taxes, and then also having this forced partition in their contracts. So this contract is in a really good place. I'm going to get money out of her. The little money that I could get out of her. Alright, let's assault the fort and go to speed 5. So, perfect. The game didn't lie to us that when it was telling us what the results of the war would be. We got all of this stuff. Everything is a castle holding, so that's really good. I don't have to build any... Ooh, I'm going to have to do it here, though. This woman's holding is a temple holding. It's a theocracy. That's not good. We don't want that. This castle up here is done in 21 months. I'm over by 4. Let's finish giving away Shornhelm. This is a pretty powerful duchy. It's a very strong duchy. Let's make sure we give it to a dynasty member. Let's see if there's any that I can actually... I feel comfortable with giving them to. I have a grandson. I have a younger... that one's a kid. She's 10 years old. He's 3 years old. You know what? I think I'm going to give it to my great-grandson. He is a drunkard, but that's okay. He already had a son, which is really good. That's a good sign. You know what? I'm going to give it to him. My great-grandson. I don't think his dad will leave my court. I don't think he will. He did. So they left my court. That's okay. I guess. I lost a chancellor. My son was my chancellor. Ooh. He wasn't as good as this woman is. 30 diplomacy. I will take that. I will also befriend you, my dear. And now we need a new spy master as well. 25. My rival. Do we want to make her our... This woman is a vampire. She's going to be alive pretty much forever. I've already sent her a gift recently. Whatever, we'll send her another one. And let's challenge her to a board game. And after all of that, I'm still going to give it to somebody else. So we did just go over in an hour, and we did just get this land. I'm sorry that we didn't get a lot of conquest in this one, guys. Maybe it's I just talked a little bit too much, but I mean, we got some stuff done. We're done with Camelot, and we are now finally starting to progress into foreign lands. Before I disband my army, I need to revoke this title. This woman isn't in my dynasty. I'm double checking. I'm not being mean to anybody. That helped. That board game helped. We're still feeling fine. Alright, so let's get our domain limit under control here, and we're gonna give away the Duchy of Shornhelm now. And I have a hook on this guy, so we can revoke, or we can edit his contract instantly. Now we can create this other duchy, a Phrygias. The name of which I've pronounced like a million different ways. And I guess we can give away Phrygias first. I still have to wait for this castle to get built. This one we'll just give to a person. I mean, of course, they're going to be a person that sentences. We're going to just give it to a regular, an average person. Alright. So domain limit is managed. Everything else is managed. We're getting a whole bunch of money now. We can disband our army. I need to keep increasing the control in my holdings. Oh, that woman accepted my title revocation, and now we have to build a castle here as well. I don't need to usurp the Duchy of Ashwambu title yet, but I am over my domain limit, so just to solve the problem, we're just going to give something away here. We're eventually going to give this duchy away anyway, so... This place has farms, and that's nice. We're going to give away Ansi's Breath. Because Ansi's Breath stinks, so we want to give it away. I'm gonna wait, make my wife my mage too. I don't care. That's fine. I love my wife so damn much, she can do whatever she wants. We do need a court tutor. So, let's do that. Let's give it to this guy. He's got 22 learning. We're gonna take care of prisoners as well. We're gonna get the ones that we can get money for out of here. And we're gonna execute who we can execute, and ransom who we can... we already ransomed everybody we can. But we can behead this guy. These people all have high opinions of me. Now I kind of feel bad for executing them. I'll execute him. This captain will hate me. And that's it. Let's execute him. Alright, everybody. I think that's going to be it. That's, as much as I don't want to fight any more wars. We got one done. And we just kind of need some other things to finish, like these castles that I'm building. which will be done. I mean, those will be done pretty much at the beginning of the next episode, so I'll take care of my normal realm management stuff after I'm done recording this episode. But so far, so good. In my opinion, great episode. We didn't get a lot of conquest, but we are just moving towards just being able to steamroll all the powers in Hammerfell. And I think we're kind of nearing the end of our life. I think maybe we'll get one more episode out of this guy's life, and then we're going to have to decide one of our sons. Somebody did mention in the comments of one of my videos that they suggested I use my second son, and I'll be honest with you, that's what I'm leaning towards. I think I'm going to choose my second son. He is a known criminal because he's a witch, but my first son, he's a fornicator, he's a drunkard, he's just kind of piling up problems. So, that's what I'm thinking about. So that's what we're looking forward to in the next episode. More conquest, more just conquering Hammerfell, because that's where we're going to be focusing things. And just overall growing things, improving our realm, making more money, improving our ooh, we're going to get egalitarian in 7 years. That's going to be nice. So just in general, a lot to look forward to, guys. So if you did enjoy this episode, I would really love it if you guys hit that thumbs up button. It really helps my videos and just helps my channel a bunch. And I just like to see that you guys are engaging with the content. That just makes me happy. It just gives me an idea of, you know, how, like, if you guys are enjoying the content or not, and just all that good stuff. It's just feedback for me. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and always, 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 guys, leave those comments. Show me where I went wrong. I want you guys to just beat my gameplay apart and just show me what the mistakes I made, because every time I make a mistake, I learn from it and I try to that just makes me a better player, and it'll hopefully help me make more enjoyable content for you guys. So thanks for those comments. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I will catch you in the next one. The next one will be episode 17. Yes, episode 17. So until then, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.